Hello, Gemini. Happy New Year to you. Welcome back to those of you who have been here before. And for those of you who it is your first time, welcome to you. I am Denise. This is Surrender to the Flow Tarot. And I will be doing a general reading for the collective of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, any placement. Is fine. It's a general reading, so it is not going to resonate with everybody who watches this. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You don't want to relate to it. You want to resonate with it, and there is a difference. So I'm changing up the format a little bit. I've been on a very long hiatus because of vocal cord damage and technical stuff, and now I am back. So yay. I am doing, instead of weeklies, I'm going to be doing a monthly reading and a mid-monthly reading. And I'll start on the 1st and the 15th of each month, and I'm starting at Aries and going all the way through Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, so far, right? Yes. I'm a little bit like, wah. Okay. Also, in addition to those, I'm going to be doing morning pulls. I pull cards for myself every morning and every night. And yesterday it came to me to record them. So I started doing that. I don't know if it's going to be every day, but there will be a playlist called Morning Pull, and those will be in there. It's just like 10 to 20 minute long video with some oracle cards, a chakra for the day, probably a crystal for the day, those type of things. Not like a full tarot reading, but just like, what is the day going to bring, and what should I be like, what should I keep in my awareness? You know what I'm saying? Okay, so today we are doing a where are you? Where does the universe want you to be? And what can you do to get where the universe wants you to be reading? We're going to use tarot for that, and we're going to use the Goddess Tarot. But we are starting with some oracle decks first to get a general overall. So we're going to start with Chakra from Chakra Love. I'm going to start there. I hope y'all are doing super fantastic and that 2021 was good to you more than it wasn't, and that 2022 will be fantastic for you. Okay. Okay. Strength. Strength comes from your connection to the root of your being. So root chakra, smoky quartz. Funny. This, I knew, this is smoky quartz, and it just kept calling to me when I just like went and got the crystals for today's altar. And this one, I kept being like, does it want to be in the center? And when I would put it, it didn't want to be in the center, but it wanted to be in there. And look at that. Okay, so your root chakra. Okay, we're going to pull an archetype. What is the main archetype for you to embody for the month? And that is from the archetype cards from Caroline Myss. I'm not sure how to say her last name, but you should Google her if you're not familiar with her. She's a pretty cool lady. All right, here we go. I feel a little bit weirdly scattered, like I'm having ADHD moments, so I apologize. Bear with me. Part of it is this light. I hate fake light, but this is what happens when I don't use it. I changed my setup around, so it's quite different, right? If I used to be facing the window, so it was different, but yeah. I'll figure it out. Just bear with me in these next few readings, okay? Okay. Wild nature is on the bottom. Light attributes are friendships with animals, communication with nature spirits. Shadow attribute is tendency to abuse animals, people, and the environment. Interesting. And what you got was victim. Interesting, because the root chakra, that's what I was thinking, like that's a lot of like trauma manifests and that gets stuck in the root chakra, which is the first chakra. Light attribute prevents you from letting yourself be victimized or victimizing others. Shadow attributes, playing the victim for positive feedback in the form of pity, inability to maintain personal boundaries. Interesting. Next, we're going to pull from the romance angels for your heart relationships, like overall. And these are for the month. So this is for the entire month of January. And then I'll be back in like 2 weeks for your mid-month check-in. Okay. What's going on, Geminis? Romantic feelings wanted to come out but didn't. Your feelings are real and worth expressing. Exploring. My bad. Okay. Flippy flips. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Interesting. And this one came out in reverse. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Okay, so are you feeling, Gemini, less than, not worthy, lonely, impatient, disconnected, scattered? Let's see. We're going to use the Goddess Tarot. This is a really great deck. Let's see where you are, love muffins. Okay. All right. We're going to do one card for where you are right now, one for where the universe wants you to be, and then for how you can get to where the universe wants you to be. Because what good is it to know where the universe wants you to be if you don't know how to get there, right? I feel so loud. I feel like, woo, and I don't feel like that. Like, it doesn't feel like me. Burping. Yeah, lots going on here. Okay. Something's off. Hold on. Light a candle. I'm gonna turn this light down one and see if that helps. Hopefully that's not like terrible for people watching. And I guess I'm gonna smoke some weed. Okay. All right, Gemini. Let's help get you together, okay? Your pieces back together. I just want to flip through and make sure that they're all facing the same way. Yes. Okay. Okay, interesting. That's kind of, well, hopefully that's not annoying. Is it more annoying? Yes. To check one thing, because I don't remember if princes are pages in this deck. Yes, princes are pages, princesses are knights. I should like write it on the front of the thing for the ones that are different. Okay. Bottom of the deck, you got the 3 of staves or wands. It's interesting. It's the same colors as the root chakra stuff. Underneath that is the Knight of Wands, the Princess of Staves. And underneath that is the Lovers, Venus. Okay, there's a lot of fire going on, a lot of red-orange, which is your root chakra. So you are the Lovers, actually. That's your card. Okay. It feels like this is love related, like you're seeking it. It feels there. I feel like an impatience, strong through this, like a kind of like, when's it going to come? When are you going to be here? The 3 of Wands is when you've made a decision to move outside of your comfort zone, right? You've made a decision and you started doing the things to take you in that path. And you are right now kind of paused, but not because you're pausing it, because you are waiting for something else that's external from you. So it's kind of like if you decided you were going to take a trip, right? And then you do all the research and you buy the tickets, and then this is you at the train station waiting for the train. You know what I mean? Or like waiting for the date to come for your trip, but you've already booked everything. So that's what's underlying. Where you are right now, which is sideways going into the reverse, is the Chariot, Rhiannon, which is a Cancer card if you have Cancer in your chart. I want to read this because when they have the different goddesses on there, it means something slightly different in their word, so let's read it, okay? The British horse goddess Rhiannon is believed to appear to her followers while riding an unearthly white horse. In this way, Rhiannon symbolizes the unceasing force of movement, which pulls all of life along with it. Yeah. Okay, it's so funny, it is. It's about being impatient when it's sideways going into the reverse. Hang in there for what? Hang in there, okay? Hang in there. The Chariot is what happens when you are in alignment. When you have conquered the obstacles, whether they're like mental, psychological, or physical, or both, right? You've made peace with it. You've sat with your light and your shadow side and you've integrated it. And now everything is together and you are being pushed forward. You're being pushed forward, but it's your psychic abilities and your intuition are on point. So this is telling me that you are there, but there are things still, that there are little tweaks still, tiny chinks in the armor that still need to be worked out before movement can actually happen. Okay, so where the universe wants you to be is the Prince of Pentacles, which is the Page of Pentacles, which is in a mind state of being receptive, like a student, right? Like you're looking at something, you know a lot about whatever this is, right? You've done a lot of work. You've done the work. You are stable, and your footing is secure, right? And you are beginning a new phase where you're going to deepen your knowledge of everything that is happening. So it looks like you are pulling in a really stable life situation for yourself and love situation for yourself. You're pulling it in. You're doing the work. Keep going. But make those little, smooth out those little chinks, those little kinks, right? In you. Right now, it's you being impatient. And how to get there to the Prince of Pentacles or the Page of Pentacles is the Five of Pentacles, which is you feeling lack, like invisible, not enough. It can be fear of abandonment. So what I'm feeling strongly, and we can clarify these, although I'm not sure we really need to, but we will clarify. You've done a lot of work, and congratulations on that. And don't let that fall away. There is still some work to be done, and it's very, very deep, right? Well, your victim came out, right? That's the part. That's the part of you that still needs some ironing out before you can get to be in this place where you are able to, you are capable of handling an offer of love, a solid offer of love. You feel me? Okay, let's clarify. We're going to use the light seers. In my brain, it was going, or the Star Child, but like that just, I don't know. I'm going to bust them both and see. Okay, hold on a second. Some of these are not, I apologize. It's important that they all face the same way, the right way. Because if they don't, then we don't know where they really truly were supposed to be when it comes out. You know what I mean? There was one upside down and it was the one on the very top. So funny. All right, let me see about this. Let's see about this Star Child Tarot. I feel like, ooh. We're going to start with the Prince of Pentacles. Yeah. No, we'll start with the Chariot. I'm very in your energy right now, Gemini. Does it want me to use the Goddess deck? It's interesting. No, we're going to go with the Light Seers. If I didn't hold this up. Okay. Interesting. You feeling super pulled all over the place right now, Gemini? Like several directions at once? Is that just how you normally are? That sucks. It sucks. Libras are kind of that way too, in a different way than Gemini. Tell us about the Chariot. The Chariot. Okay. The Ten of Cups didn't fall. Okay. Well, we figured this. Okay. Has something to do with like a hard truth. This is what is still holding you back a little. The Eight of Pentacles. Okay. And the Page of Pentacles, which is same. All right, I feel like you're supposed to look at this one. Okay, this is really important for you. This is a really important phase of your life. You are opening up your ancestral line. Your ancestors are really important to you. Like they're very crucial in your trajectory. So if you need to explore that, I'm hearing yes. Okay. You got the King of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. So it feels like you have realized a truth, and it's some kind of very hard, it might be harsh. It's very, you can't run from it. And you aren't. You're turning into the Knight of Swords energy. You are taking that truth and going and cutting out what doesn't fit. There's still, the Eight of Pentacles is my card of Master Alchemist. It's a Master Alchemist card. You are studying still. You are studying. See all these? You're studying you. You're studying what you want. You're studying who you are. You're doing like a deep dive into who you are, why you are the way you are. And you're still on that path. You're there though, you know what I mean? So keep going. And relax, like maybe put some kind of self-care of stillness into your daily routine, whatever that looks like for you. It could be walking, it could be listening to music, it could be showering, it could be cleaning, it could be meditating, it could be yoga, it could be drawing, anything that puts stillness in your mind, even if it's a minute, 5 minutes a day, incorporate that in here. All right. So let's see the Prince of Pentacles. Now I'm deciding if I'm going to use a different, I'm going to go back to the Goddess deck for this, for the Prince of, oh God, why? No, I'm doing it. Okay. Okay, thank you. Oh, wow, look at this. Wait. So the bottom of the deck is Freya, power, the Emperor. But look, she's on the Chariot. Which you got, right? Let me look see what it says about Freya. I feel like this reading is like all over the place, so I do apologize. It's this energy I'm feeling is making me feel really weird. The Norse goddess of creativity, love, and beauty shows the true power lies in the ability to discriminate between aggression and passivity, and the ability to choose between them at the right time. The ability to use power wisely, awareness of one's power, the ability to lead and inspire others, knowledge of how to work the system. Oppressed by another's power and authority, insecurity, loss of personal power. So the Emperor is Aries, by the way, if that's important at all. That's your underlying. And the Fool, 2 Aries cards. So that is about a new beginning happening, and you are fully embracing it. You're standing fully in your power, which means you are steady. You know who you are, right? That's what you're working on. You're still working on that. Because right now we're doing like where the universe wants you to be. So where the universe wants you to be is fully in your power. And so you can completely surrender to the flow of the universe, so that you can move forward. So maybe there's some kind of control issue that you have that could be tied to fears of abandonment, you know, or lack, those things like that. Dude, I don't know what is happening, and I apologize again, Gemini, because I feel. Okay, so the card that actually came out for you is the 3 of Cups. And that is in equal celebration with people, other people. It's not just you, and it's not you and the source. It's you filled with the source, and you are coming together with, it's like, it could a reconciliation. It could be a reconciliation. Oh yeah. Ooh, I'm feeling that super strong. I'm also hearing at the same time that it is so important for you to get to these stages, for you to be as rooted as possible. This stuff can't happen until your roots are firmly planted. So not just like newly planted and sprouting. You know what I'm saying? You got to have stayed on your own and stood on your own for a while and weathered some storms, some important storms, some conflicts and stuff that would normally trigger you to fall backward. You don't, or if you do, you catch yourself faster than you have before, and you're moving forward. Do you feel me? Does that make sense? Okay, so let's go to your how to get to where you're ready to accept an offer or ready to give an offer. Let's go to this, and we're going to use, I'm hearing both. So we're going to go for it. I don't know. It's so weird. We're going to go for it. We're going to start with the goddess again. All right, let's see what's going on, Gemini. What a weird, fun reading. It's very bizarre, but it's cool. Like you guys. Bizarre in the coolest way possible. Like bizarre, like I want to be that cool. Okay. The Three of Pentacles. That's collaboration. Partnership, equal partnership. Working toward a common goal. So that didn't come out, but it flipped over in there, but it didn't flip out. The Empress. Jeez, Gemini and the Four of Swords. So this is when you are feeling triggered, when you are feeling low, when you are feeling out of alignment, you need to pull back. Oh, and we're going to do this one too. Pull back and preserve your reserve so you can give from your overflow. Right now, you have to preserve your reserve so your roots spread. Do you understand what I'm saying? You got the Empress and the Emperor. So this is divine counterparts. This is a big deal, right? This is a big deal. Whatever this is, if it's a reconciliation, if it's new love, if it whatever it is, it's a big deal. And it's like you're going to be involved as partners in all levels, I think, not just in your relationship or a family or your lifestyle, also your work, like what you do. You guys are working together. This is so cool. I would love to know what this story is if you want to share it in the comments. No worries either way. Okay, let's pull one from the Light Seers for this. Super cool. The universe wants you to embody your power, your confidence, your capabilities. You don't need to seek for things outside of yourself. You have it all within you, and that's what the universe wants you to do. The Six of Swords. So it's funny, the Four of Swords and the Six of Swords are what's coming out. So that's realignment, reinvigoration, and releasing, removing yourself from situations in order to gain balance. So what actually came out is the Knight of Cups. The universe wants you to open your heart, right? And trust that you can discern. You have done the work and you're doing the work, that you will be able to discern players, discern idealists, people who are using you. Do you know, people who might put you on a pedestal, people who don't fully see you. You are doing the work. You can trust in yourself, okay? Keep going, keep doing the work, keep uncovering those parts of you that feel like a victim and poor me. Do some root chakra openings. You can Google those on YouTube. And you should get smoky quartz if you can and work with that. Hold it, wear it, whatever. Okay. We're going to do one last word from the universe, from the guardian angel cards. Cute little hearts. Love, 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 love. Come on, babies. What are they doing? Okay. Ooh, okay. How do I shuffle heart cards? Wow. I had a feeling that a bunch were going to come out. And they did. Guilt. Wow, you got a bunch. Encouragement. Rainbow. Oh, this is great. And dreams. Okay, Gemini, here we go. You might want to get like something to write some stuff down. Guilt. You do not need another's approval to feel worthy of love. regardless of what you've done or what you think you failed to do from your soul's perspective. There's neither right nor wrong. Every experience in life is here to help you expand your awareness of love so that you may embrace ever greater spheres of wisdom. You've done nothing wrong. If you have been the receiver of abuse, then it's totally common to blame yourself for it, and you are not to blame. And if you carry guilt, you almost guarantee that you are going to repeat the pattern because you're holding on to it instead of looking at it, sitting with the parts that are uncomfortable, letting them, you feel them, they don't feel good, and then letting them go. Let them pass, they will pass through you, okay? Journaling is coming to mind. Encouragement. Your love is invaluable to the earth and to those around you. Even though you may not always see the positive effect your love has on others, trust, for it does. Each time you offer love through a loving gesture, thought, or word, you plant a seed of love. And love always generates more love. That's why I have this tattoo, to plant a seed in other people's heads when they see it. Trust and continue your loving work. Yes. Right? Rainbow, you are a jewel, even though you may not see it. Even in the darkest times, you shine eternally bright. You are surrounded by an aura of love, and a pot of gold waits beyond the horizon. All will clear soon. Trust and continue to follow your dreams. You are eternally blessed. Dreams. This is a wondrous time of healing and positive transformation. Embrace life each moment and keep focused on your dreams. Retain the purity of your vision and you will draw success to you. That's what this is, purity of vision. That's a good way to describe it. All you ever wished for, even that which seemed a distant dream, is about to manifest. And I think that you know that, and you're worried about it, and you're nervous about it, and you just so wanted to be here already. You are looking for something solid, and you have it. You're building it. You're building something solid, okay? You are in the process of building it. Keep building it. You got this, Gemini. I hope that this helped. Thank you so much for coming and sharing your energy with me. And I will see you in a couple weeks at your mid-month. Bye.